Hey guys, welcome to a DIY stencil palette painting tutorial. So today you probably just received your whole painting kit and kind of walk you guys through how to make one of these. In your box or bag, however it was arrived, receive a little kit in here, and inside you'll have your 3 colors you chose, 2 paintbrushes, a pen, and then instructions right here. You'll also get a plate and then your board with whatever stencil you chose on it. So today I'm doing Home Sweet Home in honor of coronavirus season, and everyone should stay home, get crafty, and be creative. So first steps, take everything out of your bag. We have our step-by-step instructions, paints, which we'll place on our paint plate. And then there's business cards in here if you have any questions, bubbly vibes. And then a little sticker too. It's clear, so you can stick it on anything you like. You can throw it on your laptop, whatever you like. All right, so let's get started. So the first step is, so if you want to rearrange it all, feel free to do so. Keep in mind that underneath is our tracing paper. So this piece of paper, our logo is on top, and then underneath there's a white coating on this paper, and that will be what creates that line that transfers to your board. All right, so we're first gonna take our pen out of the bag. So the first step is gonna be to trace the design with your pen, and then the white line will magically transfer to your board, which is really cool. And as you're tracing throughout, look under to make sure the line is transferring well enough, just in case you accidentally flipped your transfer paper or anything like that. But as you can see, it might be hard to tell from there, but there is a white line transferring to my board. I think we're all done now. So all in all, the project takes about probably 2 hours max. Some people it might take a little bit longer, some people might be a little bit quicker, but you have all day long. We are in this all together, so take your time, get it perfect. Okay, so everything is traced. I'm gonna take off my stencil. Make sure you didn't miss any spots. Otherwise, if you do remove it, you most likely won't get it in the exact place if you were to place it back down. So make sure, check everything before you remove it. So everything looks good. Got all the lines traced, so you might be able to see it from there. Might be hard to see, but everything's good to go. Before you get started painting, grab a water cup. You can use any cup, throwaway cup, plastic cup, whatever you have. Throw a little bit of water in there. We're going to use that to rinse our paintbrushes when we choose different colors. Also grab a napkin, paper towel, just to have that on the side to blot dry your paintbrush. Careful when opening your paints because they might have slid around during transportation. And let's get started painting. So we have 2 different paintbrush sizes. We have a thin one, a little bit thicker one. So when you are painting on wood, it's a good idea to paint with the grain of the wood. That way you're not having to, the paint doesn't spread out as much. So paint with the grain of the wood, as you can see here, like so. And it's good to pull away from the edge to get that straight edge. I'll show you how that works with this one. And then for tinier lines, use your tinier pointed brush. And that will work a lot easier for you versus using the thicker paintbrush. All right, so we are gonna do, what colors are we gonna do today? Let's do sweet and pink. Let's do home and white. All right, so we got our paint, dip a little bit of paint in there, and get started painting. And keep in mind, a little paint does go a long way, so you won't need a ton on your brush each time. Feel free to turn your board too to get that better angle, to get that other edge. All right, so I'm gonna skip over to my M because I'm gonna do the Minnesota in pink. So once I do that, I'll rinse my paintbrush and switch over to pink. One thing to keep in mind as you're painting is to paint from the top down. That way you don't rub your whole arm in all over your paint. It does dry pretty quickly, so you don't have to worry too much about that. And sometimes if you like to go back and do a second coat just to darken the colors, to get it to the right darkness you like, you may do so. Done with the white, just a couple little spots there. Looks great. All right, so we'll rinse off our paintbrush, give it a little swirl in the water, and then I'm going to do, I think I might actually do, I'm gonna do Minnesota in white and then outline it with pink. And then I think we'll do the Sweet Home either black or white. Haven't quite decided. So we'll let that dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna work on the Sweet Home while that's drying, because you don't want it to blend too much with the pink outline. So I'll do pink and sweet, and we'll use our thin brush. And don't be afraid to mix any colors if you wanted to make your own colors. So I'm gonna do a lighter pink and kind of mix it together and have a swirly effect. Dip in between both ones because I'm done doing any solid colors. It gives it that marble look to it. We do get our boards custom made, so each piece of wood is very unique, has a different stain color, has a little more different texture, so keep that in mind that they're all weathered wood. All right, so we got sweet done. I think we're gonna just stick with the pink. I think no black maybe. Maybe I'll add a little bit. Yeah, we'll stick with the pink. All right, so I'm switching between colors. I'm gonna rinse my paintbrush very well. Get all the extra paint off. Rub it on my napkin. Looks good. All right, so now we're gonna do the outline of Minnesota. All right, I think we're all set. Looks good to me. Maybe I'll do a little bit more touching up, but there we have it. There is our stencil, DIY stencil sign. You guys should follow us on Instagram. We are Bubbly Vibes Palette Parties. Facebook, Bubbly Vibes. Website, bubblyvibes.com. Let us know if you have any questions. We love to see your designs, so send us your final designs. Tag us on Instagram or send it to us directly. We'd love, love, love to see them. Hang them on your wall. Let's see where you put them. And let's get creative. Thanks for watching. Bye.